My name's Anna from Empire Chase. Do you know when your property was built? Here are the top 3 major property types in England that may help you determine the age of your property. Georgian houses. The Georgian period spans from 1714 to 1830, during the reign of King George I to George IV. Famous architect John Nash, who designed the original Buckingham Palace, built many buildings and properties during this time period. Georgian properties were built to be spacious, comfortable, and with a sense of more light, in contrast to the properties built in the pre-Georgian era. Typically, the first and the second floor of a Georgian home were occupied by the owner's family, and the top stories were occupied by their staff. This is why Georgian homes have lower ceilings and smaller windows on the top floors. Georgian properties with grand pillars and railings can be found in most parts of central London. Victorian properties. Victorian properties were built from 1837 to 1901 under the rule of Queen Victoria I. The Victorian period was a time of increased production of houses for the expanding middle class in the wake of the Industrial Revolution. This meant that it was necessary to build more houses, which is why in the Victorian period it's characterised by rows and rows of terraced houses on narrow streets. High ceilings and large windows were typical features of a Victorian home, but the rest of the layout became a little bit more cramped in comparison to the previous Georgian designs. Victorian homes are set on a very basic floor plan, with a narrow hallway leading to different rooms, such as the living room or the kitchen. You'll also notice most Victorian homes were built closer to town, with easy access for factories for the workers. Edwardian houses. The Edwardian period from 1901 to 1910 was short and heavily influenced by the arts and crafts movement. Following the property construction during the Victorian era, Edwardian house builders were forced to move more into the suburbs to build homes focusing on more space, more garden, and other features. Unlike Victorian properties, Edwardian properties are much wider, with bigger hallways and more garden for space and more craftsmanship. The movement promoted simplistic designs and an appreciation for the handmade in retaliation to the mass production in the Victorian age. There are several ways to find out when your property was built, such as HM Land Registry, local parish records, and other databases. Please like and subscribe to this page for more videos just like this.